Yo, it's Mark and Mark's Tarot. I still don't see myself on here. My camera's it's on. You guys can see me, but I can't see myself. Like, I don't really understand why, but every now and then, it's like the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Don't make no see the like I can see myself. I can't see myself. I mean, hey Ali, how you doing? I swear, man, it's like so annoying. But if I open up another window to see myself as if I was like going on my channel, and it's perfectly fine. Oh boy, I swear I give up. And because I'm live, people want to aggravate me. Yeah, I'm supposed to get them tomorrow here in Bermuda. So I'm actually going to check that now that you're here. I know it's in Delaware, but it's already on its way here. It's actually probably here already. Let me just check. Oh boy. Hi Ninja. All right, let me see. If it come, if it, let me see if it arrives tomorrow. Yeah, it's already here, and it says May 17th. I'll get it, so that's tomorrow. So import documentation approved. So it's here in Bermuda, and I should get it tomorrow. So tomorrow the 17th, it says pick up. So I'll have it tomorrow, and then we play on Saturday, and we get the trophy on Saturday. So it's perfect time. So thanks, Ali. It's already here in Bermuda, and I should get it tomorrow. It's all cleared from customs and everything. So that's good because I wanted it for Saturday. Saturday is our last game of the league where we get the cup, and then the following Saturday we play for another cup. So I have all three shirts for the next games. So that's great. Excuse my phone going crazy. It's my friend trying to get a reading from me, and of course I'm on here now, and it's just the way it is. It's just been one of those weeks where it's been fucking aggravating as hell. Like I've been home all this time trying to fix like on Facebook I have a game that I play called Farmville 2. And it won't work. I've like messaged the people on from the game and said, yo, this shit don't work. You know, blah blah blah, and they just give me a runaround. Oh, check this, check that, and I'm like, look, I checked everything. I'm not exactly dumb, you know. Hey, Marley, how you doing? So then I went over to my sister's house and I went on my nephew's computer and tried to load the game over there, and it still don't work. Then I went on my sister's computer and I tried to do it. It still don't work. Then I tried it on my PC. It don't work. I tried it on my Mac. It loads, but it just stays stuck. So and then I emailed them like several times in the past 24 hours, and they just keep giving me a runaround. Like, why you just can't admit the game's not fucking working? Like, it ain't me. Because if it was me or my computers, why is it not working on my sister's computers? Like, I never understand why these people just can't stop lying. And like say, look, yes, we're having problems with the game. Because you know, if they admit they have problems with the game, then they have to owe me like things because I pay to play that game, right? So they would have to like reimburse me of things that I've missed, and you know, things like that. So instead of them admitting the game don't work, they're making it seem like it's my computer or my shit when it ain't. That's why I can't stand Facebook and all those fucking games. You know, you play those games, you get all excited, and you're playing, you're like doing your thing. Something that I can do when I'm like relaxing or eating lunch. And then like they just give you the runaround fucking bullshit. I've had so much issues with that game, and like it just doesn't make any sense. And then on here now, I had to open up another window because now I can't see myself, but I know I'm live and I know the camera works. But I had to open up another window just to see myself. And these are like multi-million-dollar fucking companies with all these fucking problems, like, you know. And people think, yeah, if I have all the money in the world, I ain't gonna have no problems. Look, these places have all the money in the world, and this shit don't work. And then you want to tell me it's my shit? It ain't my shit. It's your shit. Well, because I live in Bermuda, don't mean I'm in the fucking triangle and you know shit ain't working. I know it. I know your shit ain't working. Rufus. Shit pisses me off, man. It's just like every time everything's nice, it goes shit for like a whole week, and it's like, wow. Ali, I see you donated. Thanks. You can go ahead and ask your questions. It's like I don't know. It's so weird. I've been all this time cleaning up, doing things, and like, hold on a sec. Let me just get this stuff. Like I made some breakfast, like washed like some loads of clothes and shit. All this stuff I've done, and like all of a sudden, poof! Everybody wants to message me. My mom woke me up this morning to ask me some bullshit, and I'm like, everybody's going crazy. Yesterday, I had an argument with this woman at the barbershop. It's like this whole week has been some crazy energy. Like people are just like looking to get fucked off. It's another test for me to keep quiet and just do what I gotta do and try not to let people take my energy. So if anybody's feeling the same way, try not to let people bother you. People are on like really dumb mood lately. So just be careful. All right. So Ali, you said, are my in-laws going to see the kids Saturday? Yep, it's like a never-ending story. Hmm. You know what? I don't even know if they're gonna see those kids on Saturday because something's up with the mother-in-law. She's still like in suspense, like she's still like suspicious about some things, and I don't know. There's a woman here that's like fearing the worst and a person that you can't trust. So as far as them actually coming on Saturday, that's still up in the air. I would say the mother-in-law is kind of like might make an excuse or like want it her way or some way like that. Yeah, see, I'm not getting that they're actually gonna do it. And if they do it, like it's not gonna be a happy thing. It's gonna be like nothing bad, nothing good. Oh, there you go. That's why I'm not getting anything good here. Because you said Cameron has karate and then they're supposed to come there. But he has a birthday party after, and his parents want him to skip the party. Well, you're asking me if they're going to see the kids on Saturday. And from what you're telling me and what I see in the cards, it's like it's still up in the air. They're not really sure what they're gonna do. I'm getting like a more no than anything. You see what I'm saying? So you're asking me, are they gonna see the kids on Saturday? And I'm getting like a no. All right. So as far as them going to the karate thing, I feel like they're more likely to go to that. At least the mother-in-law. I got a woman here communicating and going to see the karate, see Cameron at karate. I see more of that being likely. Like at least she's gonna go to go see him at the karate thing. And it might just be the mother-in-law. It might not be both. And I keep getting like somebody might get sick or somebody is sick and they might not go. I got that twice now. And here I have the Queen of Pentacles reversed again. That's what I get. I don't get like because their energy is uncertain and they don't know what they're gonna do, or they're like last minute people. The cards are showing me like more of a no than anything, and like they're gonna make an excuse, or somebody's gonna get sick, or some bullshit, right? Right. So they're gonna like turn the tables on you and say, "Oh yeah, see, because you didn't tell us about the party or something like that, you're almost like you don't want us to see the kids." So they might talk some shit, or there might be like a delay where they might be like, "Okay, well, after karate and after the party, we'll go get him and we'll go see him." Like it might be like that. But I get like a lot of uncertainty and a lot of like mixed emotions and feelings here. Like I'm not getting a definite no or a definite yes. I'm getting like old mumble jumble up and down shit here. I'm not getting like a concrete yes or no, like if you know what I mean. Like I'm not getting like them actually, going and seeing them for sure, for sure. Right. So they might say to you, "Oh well, because we made plans to see them, at least let us take them for dinner or something like that, or see them after 5 or something." But there is the only possibility I see is them going to karate to at least see him there, see him at karate. So I do get that. But like you said, there's more drama, and they're like they might be some excuses. It might just be the mother-in-law. Yeah, exactly. So that's why it also see because you said that, because you say that, that's gonna hold them back from seeing them too. You see what I'm saying? So if you have the control over that, then they might say, "Oh well, we made plans to see them today on Saturday, but he had karate. We went there, and then he had to go to a party. At least let us have him after the party too." They might say that and cause more like irritation and things. So, like I said, it's up. See, this depends on you whether or not you're gonna allow them to do it or not. See, that's why the cards are coming out the way they are, because between you and them, there's not an equal give and take. So this makes sense why I see all the cards all over the place. It's telling me yes, no, maybe. But it's all depends on them, you. Oh, there you go. Yeah. But I don't get the father-in-law in here, or him, or A-hole. I don't get A-hole and his daddy here. I just get the mother. Like the mother-in-law might go to see him at karate, and the dad might not. But it tells me different things here. But it doesn't tell me for sure they're going to go. There's no like, yes, I'm going for sure. And then the reason for that is because he's going to karate and then going to a party. So they feel like they might waste their time just going for like an hour for karate or something like that if they're not going to get him afterwards. That's what I keep getting. So I can't even give you like a concrete answer on that because everybody's up in the air still. Let me just ask if they're both going to visit him. Well, it keeps telling me that they want to go, but they're not sure if they're going. I keep getting it's possible, but it's still like it's an off and on thing. I do get that Aho and his dad and the mom want to go, but then I get the other time I got it's possible they're going to go, but they might abandon their plans. So I don't have a concrete yes or no. It's up in the air because they're not even sure if they're going to go or not. And if they're last minute people, that's why I keep getting this energy over and over and over. So so I can't like that question is not gonna be like 100% answered because of their energy and how they feel, you know. When I read for people that are indecisive, it's hardly ever gonna tell me the truth. Oh, there you go, yeah. So that confirms what the cards are saying. That it's a last minute thing. It's gonna be a last minute decision. And it's telling me more no than yes right now. Because they're like not getting their way. See, if they were getting their way and saying, okay, we're gonna pick them up from karate and you can't go to this party, they're gonna say, yo, this might upset Cameron because he can't go to the party and he might be like, fuck you guys, I want to go to the party, you know? So then they don't want to cause conflict or look bad from taking him away from a party. Because I'm sure if he had a choice, he'd go to the party before hanging out with his grandparents. Well, there you go. See, you said it. And there you go. So yeah, that's why it's like a conflict of interest between all of them. So I would say don't be surprised if they do it last minute, and don't be surprised if they don't do it at all. And they might just say, "Oh well, can we do it the next day?" They're gonna try and change like the plans. Yep, there's a lot of people who have dumbass in-laws. I know tons of them. I have a dumbass sister-in-law, ex-sister-in-law that's a hoe and cheated on my brother, and I have a dumbass brother-in-law that cheated on my sister and is a piece of trash. And my other brother-in-law, he's no better. He's another envious, jealous idiot. So yeah, nothing in-laws that I have is ever good. Well, there you go. See, so they're gonna say, "Oh well, it looks like you always have an excuse for us not to see the kids, so it's your fault, not ours." Blah 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 blah. So that's why I see what I see. See, they're gonna like act stupid, or they're gonna like come at the last minute. So the only thing I get that's positive is they might go to see him at karate, but that's it. And it's not going to be much time. So there is a possibility they'll go see him at karate, but that's about it. Just to do their part. Which sounds about right. Hey, well, at least they want to see their grandchildren. My nephew's grandchildren, my sisters, the two next door that had the divorce, they haven't seen their grandparents for over a year. That's the sad part. Yeah, it's any female I see in the cards, yeah. And it looks like a woman that thinks that she's all that. The Queen of Pentacles reverse is a woman that's like, she's always suspicious about everybody and she thinks her shit don't stink when she's reversed. Oh, there you go. That's her, yeah. Sounds about right. All right, so over the next few months, I would say that there's going to be a lot of arguments, back and forth, uncertainty. There's going to be a lot of trickery, dishonesty, deception. You might be very upset mentally because you're not going to get the finances that you want right away. But it's going to be more of a frustration thing. It's more of a like, when is this shit gonna happen? I know you're very impatient because I know I've read for you a few times, and I know you're not. You and your mom's like impatient and stuff, but that's a lot of people. We all get impatient at sometimes. But I see more if it's like a mental anguish, like when the fuck is this shit gonna end? When is this gonna start? When am I gonna get money? When am I gonna do this? How is this gonna happen? When is that gonna happen? Right? Yeah, that's from Aho. Yeah, I get that because I see a guy hiding behind a tree. So he's like, they're gonna throw everything at me, and I'm going to like try and take advantage of situations. I'm gonna try and do this and try and do that. But the good part is this: is I got the Ace of Pentacles at the very end. So that tells me that you're gonna get handed the financial aid you need, and he's gonna have to hand over money to you at some point in time, right? So there's going to be a point where he's going to have to hand it all over. And it's going to be like 1 month where it's going to be like, bang, he's going to have to like pay up at the end. So in order to get your finances over the next few months, in order to get your finances and what you want out of this whole deal and out of like life, you're going to eventually be handed this money, You're going to be eventually handed, and you're going to attain all these things. You're going to get what you want. So don't worry. I know it's going to cause, a lot of anguish, and you're going to be mentally drained, and you're going to be annoyed and mad, and things like that. But try not to get to that point. Try not to be like, mad or about the whole thing. Just know that he's going to take his sweet ass time and hand you the things eventually. Because with the Ace of Pentacles at the end, that just tells me you'll get what you want. Because that's like a handout. That's like you getting everything that you want from him. But he's going to like aggravate you. He's not just going to hand it over to you. See, because you're the one who wanted the divorce, and you're the one who is like holding off and not giving him the time of day, he's gonna be like, okay, well, you want this from me, or you're gonna have to fucking wait too. But what is the good thing is it's gonna get handed over to you eventually, and you're gonna celebrate this and be like, good, all the problems are being resolved. It's gonna come to a compromise. It's gonna come to like an end where you're gonna get everything. Yeah, exactly. Well, this is overall, like, because you're saying financially, how do you see everything playing out in the next few months? And then you're telling me I technically meant about my bills and business, but I'll take that. See, you're a pain in my ass. See, but anyway, that makes sense for everything. See, because you asked me, do you see everything playing out in the next few months? So either way, you're gonna get frustrated in the next few months with business, bills, all of that's gonna be frustrating, right? But at the end of the day, you got the Ace of Pentacles there and the Three of Cups, which means that you're gonna celebrate eventually that you're gonna get everything paid for and everything's gonna start going your way. You see what I mean? So yeah. Overall, you're gonna go through some bullshit in order to get what you want. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because you have to go through a process. But see, this is in the cards. I got the Ten of Swords. I got the cards here. I think. The fuck did I do with the cards? Anyway, yeah. I got like the Ten of Swords and, some cards where you're going to be frustrated, the moon, things like that. You're going to be very frustrated with how things pan out. And the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is a guy who's dodging all the bullets. He doesn't want everything to go his way. He's hiding behind a tree. He's like, fuck, I can't. Ali's gonna throw everything at me. So how am I gonna survive this? So if you keep proving your innocence and you keep proving that, he is worthless and he hasn't paid for anything, then you're gonna win. Because that's exactly how we got my brother-in-law. He's fucked. He finally signed everything, and he finally signed it all over eventually. Well, he's agreed to it at least. So, fuck him. And I can't wait till it's over because I'm going to fucking bash his ass online, tell everybody how I feel about him, and I don't care what anybody says anyway. It's all the truth. You can't get burnt for the truth, Ali said, but at least I can pay my bills. Right, like that part. Yeah, well, like I said, you're gonna get frustrated, and that's exactly what I see. Is just you getting frustrated and eventually getting the money and the bills paid. Because the Ace of Pentacles is like you getting that, you winning at the end, you being handed that money, you have that money in your hands. So what are you gonna do with it? Am I gonna pay my bills? Am I gonna do this? Am I gonna spend it on Louis Vuitton? Am I gonna do that? Am I gonna do this? So you also have to like be careful because you're going through this divorce thing, right? So that's what the Ace of Pentacles means to me as a conclusion. You're gonna have the money in your hand, but what are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna use it in a material way, spiritual way? Are you gonna use it and make sure you get everything you need for your kids and for yourself and pay the bills and all that type of stuff? But that's what I'm saying. I'm just using that as an example, but like some women, so if you don't live a luxurious life, then you don't have to worry about that. That's my point. Because that's what the courts are gonna go against is your spending. He might say, yeah, oh my wife, Ali, she spends all this money on bullshit. She does this, she does that. She go get Louis Vuitton, and when she goes grocery shopping, she gets all this bullshit that's unnecessary. If he can't say none of that or prove none of that, then it's pretty much you're good to go. Yeah. Hey, Love and Life. My work tried to set me up. These three men just had me in the office for a write up, and they were verbally aggressive, hostile towards me and wouldn't let me leave. That's crazy. Sorry you went through that, Love and Life. Well, at least you haven't got fired, because that's what you were worried about, whether or not you were going to get fired, right? I'm telling you, everybody's going crazy right now. Look, my sister at her job, she says people are like getting written up, people are doing bad things. The energy is really bad right now. I don't know why, but it must be something in the air. It must be planetary bullshit. I don't know. But I got into an argument with this hoe at the barbershop yesterday over my brother-in-law, and we went at it in front of like 10 people at the barbershop, and it didn't go very well for her. I got the last laugh, but there's a lot of people going at it right now. Well, that's good. If you've saved money, then you're good. Well, what I'm saying is, I'm going back to your original question, which you said, how am I going to be financially in the next, couple months? You're going to be frustrated financially because, but from what you told me in the past, you always said that he wasn't paying for shit anyway, right? So you're going to be even more frustrated because your belief is, hey, now that this mofo is not here, you still have to pay. So you better fucking pay me now. If that's how your mentality is, then that might stress you out. But if you if you're it's more of a mental thing. That's what the cards are telling me. It's all in your mind. So if you keep telling your mind that you need this money from him right away and you don't get it, so it's gonna frustrate you more. So if you're more of like independent and still do it on your own and still do what you have to do, then you're good to go. You see what I'm saying? So that's why like the cards came out the way it did. It's telling me that if you want something from him, you won't be getting it right away. You're going to get it on his terms, right? And he's going to make excuses not to give you too much money. And but for like, if you in your business, that's a whole nother ball game. You might also be frustrated because you're doing, it's not because you're not going to make money, it's because you personally will be frustrated with all the bullshit that you have to go through. It's more, the question's answered more to like whether or not you're going to allow this to get to you mentally. You see what I'm saying? It's going to allow you to get your finances are depending on whether or not you allow this to bother you mentally. If you can get over the mentality part and just say, you know what, I don't need this a-hole. I'm going to do what I have to do. Like, you see what I'm saying? Because the Ace of Pentacles still says that you're going to get money. You're going to have enough. The Ace of Pentacles is the completion. You're going to have enough money, but you're going to be frustrated at the same time. You see what I'm saying? That's what that means. Like, you're mentally going to be like, this fucking bastard, he doesn't help me. He doesn't give me any money. He's a fucking loser, blah, blah, blah. You're going to be like frustrated in that way. You see what I'm saying? But because you got the Ace of Pentacles, that just clarifies that your finances will be fine in the next few months. It's just that your mentality might not be the same. Like, you're going to be like, I can't believe this bullshit's happening to me. This mofo didn't help me before. He's still not helping me. I'm not asking him for anything he should already know. Like that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? So try not to like drag your mentality down. Just do whatever you can. Be the best mom you could be. I'll give you advice like I give many single moms, like I gave to my sister. I told my sister, you don't need that fucking guy. You have a good job. You make more money than him. Just take care of your kids and God's going to take care of us. You have me. You have your parents. You have people who's going to help you. You know people that have money if we need it. Everything is going to pan out. You got, now that your mom's retired, she can help you. You see what I'm saying? With anything. while you do something else. So like try to divert your mentality to a positive mode all the time. And then if you do that, you'll always have, you'll always be provided for. Yeah, no problem. It's all good. I know you're a pain in the ass and I have to explain everything, but either it's cool. Oh, good Lord. Love and Life, you said, right? I called HR and told them how I was being treated. They removed me from my job and opened up an investigation. This was a long time coming. Well, there you go, Love and Life. If you're innocent, that's what they're trying to do. Like they're trying to make you look like a certain way. But as long as you didn't get fired, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the main concern you had that day when I read for you. So at the end of the day, you didn't get fired. You still have your job. Now there's going to be an investigation. If you're not guilty, then you're going to be fine. That's all that matters, you know? Yeah. Well, see, that's the mental part of everything. So you're still stressing out. So that's why the cards came out the way it does. Because when I get the Ten of Swords, it's a woman that's holding a knife, and she's like ready to cut off everybody because everybody's mentally draining her. So that's what it is. Yeah, love and life, God will take care of the rest. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. People will eventually get theirs. That's how it goes in life. I went through some bullshit yesterday with this stupid ass woman when I was getting a haircut. She decided to talk to me about my brother-in-law and ask me if do I have sympathy for him because he has cancer. And I'm like, he doesn't have cancer. She's like, yes, he does. And I was like, well, are you his fucking doctor? Have you seen proof of him having that? Because I'm his ex brother-in-law and my sister's his ex-wife and his kids live next to me. So who would know, me or you? And she's like, well, that's what he told me. I said, well, you want to believe his lies? Then go right ahead. And I said, he does not have cancer. He has an ear problem and he's lost his hearing in his ear. So if you want to, next time you cut his hair, you say, can you please give me proof? Because we're still waiting for it too. And if he had proof he had cancer, then he would put it all over the internet and say, look at me, I'm the victim, I have cancer. So then she tells my friend, why would he lie about having cancer? Why do people lie, period? Stupid. Duh. People gonna lie about whatever they have. They're gonna lie about how much money they have, how much women they've been with, how much men they've been with, how much money they have, where they live. People are gonna lie and what diseases they have and don't have. People lie every day, sweetheart. What world are you living in? It's 2024. So then she started running her mouth more and more, and I told her just to shut the fuck up, and then she left me alone. And everybody at the barbershop was like, holy shit. She deserved that. She went after Mark. She should have never done that. And I'm a humble guy. I don't cause no problems. But don't tell me what somebody has and they don't have, and I know them more than you, stupid ass. All you do is cut his hair and talk to him for 20 minutes once a month. We know everything about him. We know he doesn't have that. It's all bullshit. Like, what are you talking about, Hope? So anyway, yeah, I went through that bullshit yesterday, and I shouldn't have because there's nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what the fuck he has. Whatever he gets, he deserves it because he disrespected my sister, me, and the kids, and he disrespected my family. So whatever you get is karma. I don't give a fuck what you have. You were giving it to you, and it's self-inflicted because you smoke and drink. So if you claim you have all these diseases, the problem is you smoke fucking dirty cigarettes and you drink alcohol and your whole family is sick including you. So if you have cancer, it's on you because you made it happen because you smoke fucking cigarettes. And if you had cancer, why are you still smoking? So I told this dumb woman that yesterday when I was getting my haircut, and she had nothing to say back because I made her look stupid because you're defending a liar. So you look more dumb. And all I did was go to the fucking barbershop to get a haircut. and I had to encounter this dumbass hoe talking shit to me about my family that she doesn't even know nothing about. I was like, you believe his lies all you want, you dumbass. You know, so people right now are really going crazy. Like they're on like this weird like thing. They must be drinking something or smoking something, or they must be on some fucking. They must be stuck on stupid. Hey Amy, how you doing, sweetheart? How you been? All right, so last question: can you pull cards on the interview I have with the state controller's office? So yeah, that's the way the energy is this week. A lot of people are getting into arguments, and people feel drained. They're mentally like feeling that people are just like weird and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? So like, don't let it get to you. I know it's hard, but don't let it get to you. There's always somebody out to get you. You can never live in peace sometimes. You know? People that lie, liars have no proof. I'm going to say it again. Liars have no proof. So when you ask a liar, where's the proof, and they don't show it, then that means they're lying. It's that simple. And that's exactly what I told this dumb hoe yesterday at the barbershop. Tell him to prove he has cancer, and then we'll believe it. Let me speak to his doctor, because he don't have cancer, because he would have told everybody already. And his kids would have known first, and he would have definitely told his lawyer, because then his lawyer would be like, oh, because he has cancer now, he can't pay the bills. That's exactly what he wants, but it didn't happen, see? And it's sad that people, say they have something that they don't, because like you're trying to manifest like a disease. Like, are you stupid? You know? I think that with Ali, with this last question, like the interview you have at the state controller's office, they're still like determining on whether or not like they're gonna hire you or deal with you. They're still like overwhelmed with so many people that are on the list. Um I just get like there's a man there that's dealing with the paperwork and stuff, and he's getting aggravated because people like did something and it's all messed up. I'm doing good, Amy. It's good to see you. Hope everything is good in your world. Keep getting like the same shit. In the next 7 days, they're not going to be like contacting you and telling you anything you want to know. I'm still getting like they're going through like they're dealing with other people, and there's people like are really like useless. They're like, oh well, um, they're like, oh, we have these people. We'll get to it when we get to it. It's not a big deal. They're like going back and forth like with people, and I get like this whole state controls office place is full of morons that are not willing to make the sacrifice to deal with things and get things right. Yeah. In June, I had to hear something from the state controls office in June. Yeah, see, I keep getting like you're not going to hear from them anytime soon, which is sad. Yeah, I keep getting no. Yeah, it's not giving me any good energy at all. It's not telling me like yes, no, maybe. It's just telling me like there like when you I try to tell a lot of people this: when you go for an interview, you're not the only one, and I know people know that, right? So there's a couple people that they want to give this job to, and you have a supervisor, you have a CEO, you have the owner, you have a president, you have a manager, and they all got to look at what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, they're all amongst themselves figuring out what they're going to do. So, whether or not you hear from them anytime soon, it really depends on them. But I'm not getting like a concrete answer, you know? That's true too. Like I said, the way the cards are, it's because you're also indecisive, or you're also like, yeah, whatever, I don't fucking care, you know. So whatever happens, happens. I'll just find something else. And because that's your attitude and your vision, that's why the cards are not really like being okay. Yes, you know, Ali, we got this for you. You know, yeah, your governor is the same way. Yeah. Well, from right now, I don't see like anything happening with the state control's office job. Like I don't see that, like, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like it's not like really a concrete thing. Let me just see something new. Yeah, see, I'm getting that they're giving the job to a man. I just outright asked, "Are you gonna get this job?" And it says no. It says that they're gonna give it to a man. A man is gonna get the job. Yeah, see, a knight of swords. I asked, "Are you gonna get the job, or is it somebody else gonna get it?" It says somebody else. So it looks like a man's gonna get the job. That's why I keep seeing a male. Well, the thing is, in order to be successful, you have to be active. So if I don't come on here, I can't be present to give somebody a reading. So the more you're present to deal with people, the better it's going to be. And don't worry, Mark is going to give you some more. Once I get these shirts tomorrow, and a couple of my friends are for the same team, and also I want to get my business shirts done up, and I need to get different sizes, and I also need to get like business cards too. So I'll be hitting you up for more stuff. So you'll be definitely getting some more business from me. So far I've gotten good stuff from you, and I've recommended you to a few people. Whether or not they come to you, I can't pressure them, or because there's a lot of people that do what you do. See, there's a lot of people out there, and I didn't even know you did shirts. I couldn't even remember, but I'm glad you did. 'Cause I was like, good. I'd rather get it from Ali because I trust her. I can't trust like who anybody else if I don't know them, unless somebody recommends somebody to me. But I don't really like know anybody that does that shit. But I've tried putting you out there as much as I can. So it's up to people because everybody knows somebody. And there's a person here in Bermuda that does all that stuff, but they're too expensive. They're way too expensive. So I'm like, hell no. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of competition in that field. So try and always think of something else, or just keep putting yourself out there and keep like going with the holiday schemes and things like that. What else I was thinking? Like if I had that type of business is if you can get your hands on some lunch boxes, right? This is a suggestion. If you can get your hands on some lunch boxes for children, like your age children, like a lot of people here in Bermuda, my sister, like she's at a home store and she says a lot of people come there to get lunch boxes for their children, and they would rather have their names on the lunch boxes so it doesn't get lost. Like now children take lunch boxes, they take water bottles, and they take pencil cases. And if you can like if you can put like children's names on those, items, right? Then that's a good thing. If you do that, that's something that they would want. So if you advertise that, then maybe like they would take that, because that's something that I see a lot of parents do. They always like get a sticker and they'll put the child's name on the whole thing. So if you like supply like a whole school kit for them, right, during the summer, so when they go back into school, they'll have their names on it, what grade they're in. You see what I'm saying? Like that's a suggestion. If I had your business, I would do that, because that's something that my sister says is very popular. Is like they want, yeah, they want things with their name on it. See, like my sister, she had to like get these stickers and put her children's names on the water bottles because they put it everywhere. So at least if the water bottle has their name, they know whose it is. If not, they're gonna steal the water bottle because there's no name on it. And that shit's expensive. You know, those water bottles and those lunch boxes and everything. So my suggestion is to get a lunch box, a water bottle, and like a pencil case or like a folder, and like tell these people that you can put like custom, I can put your names on it. You know what I'm saying? Just like how you put my team's emblem, you know, on stuff that I like my phone. See, look, ever since I got this damn cover from you, my team won the title. See that? So you can say you want your kid's name, your kid's full name on it. Put your kid's full name on it. You know, on the water bottles, on the lunch boxes, on the knapsacks, whatever you can do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much you can do, but if you put that display up with the lunch box, the water bottle, and a pencil case or something like that, or a book bag, you know, you can put like those things on it. Even if you can make like a you know how people have a gym bag, right? Or a book bag. If you can make like those dog tags with like a little piece where you can strap, you know how you have like a luggage, you know how you have luggage and you put like those little tags on it to say whose luggage it is. If you can make a couple of those so they can put it on their bags for school or their luggage tags, you can make all those things. Those are the type of things people look for. Those are all the type of things people look for. They look for like those tags so they can put their name on it so they don't lose shit, you know, all that type of stuff. So yeah, that's something that I can suggest for you. Whether or not you do it, it's up to you. But I know that that will sell because that's what sells here. A lot of people look for that stuff. Tons of people. My sister said that's one of the most popular things that people look for. So you could try that. That's some suggestions for you. Just remember, I want 10%. But yeah, there you go. That's some suggestions for you. If I had a business like that, that's what I would do. Because I like all that type of stuff with my name on it. People want things like that so they know it belongs to them. Like even like a water bottle with, you know, the laser print of my name or something. This is, you know, Mark's water bottle, you know, Mark, whatever, you know, blah, 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 you know. So yeah. Hey Becca, what's up, sweetie? How you doing? Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I posted up on my community about my latest update. I'm officially like my channel's officially monetized now, so I can have super chats and, you know, put more content up. I can actually have members and all that type of stuff. I don't know if anybody's interested in that type of shit, but until somebody, you know, is interested, I probably won't do it. But now I know what all this membership stuff is. Like people have members and stuff and they pay like every month a certain fee or something like that. And then I give you like free shit or whatever. Or I give you like whatever I'm gonna give you for that price. So I don't know if I want to do all of that stuff yet, but you know, I'll get there eventually. Thanks, I appreciate it. So yeah, it's a long time coming. This September will be 5 years officially that I've been on here. I believe it's 5 years I've been on here. Oh, it's gonna be 5 years. I think this is my fifth year. Yeah. I think I started in like 2019 at the end, like September. I'm not positively sure to be honest, but I think it was around that time that I've deleted where I said a lot of crazy things. Well, crazy things to certain people. Like there's this one chick, she has like members, let's get some messages. Like so she just has just her members, like that she gives messages to. So she gives like free messages to her members and stuff like that. So it all depends like on what people want, but I'm not I give people a free message anyway. I treat everybody like a member, so it don't phase me like that. But if anybody wants to do those type of things, they can, or they can ask me if they want to do all that type of stuff. You know, I'm gonna leave it like it is right now and then go from there. But I thanked a lot of people on my community page that have been there for me from day one. So like, yeah, yeah, it's been like 5 years, I think. Yeah, 5 years. It's gonna be 5 years in September. Anyway, yeah, that's what I'm gonna get. Well, businesses grow as fast as you make them grow. You know, it's I don't believe it's luck. It's like what you put into it. You know, it's definitely what you put into it. Hey Tanya, how you doing? Thanks, love and life. I appreciate it. You're welcome anytime, and I thank everybody for helping me. You know, reach this goal. And like I said on my community page, I was stuck on less than 1,000 subscribers for years, and I feel like I was hated on by a lot of people. And also I also believe that it's all about money at the end of the day. So you know everybody wants you to like pay for shit, and pay for your views and pay you to put your channel out there. People think that by paying for things you're going to get somewhere. It's not necessarily that true. You have to put in the work. If you sit on your ass and pay somebody else to do all your shit, it ain't going to work. You've got to put in the work. You got to make sure you're available to people, especially this type of work. But um everybody has, this is a year where everybody should be making money and should get money. So the year is almost halfway, so there's still a long way to go. But you definitely should be making money this year. It's a number 8 year, and it's the year of the dragon. So it's a lot of things that add up to good things. But we'll see how it all pans out. Yeah, I mean, I've been on my own for 16 years, and the whole 16 years, it hasn't been like great. My first 4 years were wonderful. And then in 2013, it was like so. 2014 was shit. And then 2015 and 16, it started to pick up. And then 2017, it was okay. And 2018 was okay. And then I came on here and I was fluctuating between both. And then 2000 COVID hit and fucked everything up again. And like 2001, 2002 was probably my best years of my business. And then last year was like so. And this year has been like whatever. This year's been kind of like up and down too. So there's nothing that succeeds all the time. Like, you just have to, I think a lot of people get comfortable and people don't really give a shit. And then some people like have this thing where, they feel they're obligated to have things all the time, or they think that it's always supposed to be good, you know? So the best thing to do is multiple things, in my opinion. It's good to have more than one thing. Hey Yvette, I just got your donation. Thanks. But my whole thing is this: if you put in the work, you'll eventually get what you want. Look, it took 5 years for me to get monetized. Here I am, and I didn't give up. I went through hell on here lots of times with people, trolls and being called certain things and having to divert myself to Instagram, then come back here when it calmed down, and then here I am now, and then I finally got monetized because of my friends care about me and put me out there. So I never like begged for anything; it just naturally came to me. So now that I have that, I'm happy because I know people put me in the right place at the right time. Becca. Becca says I got monetized before manly hands. Yeah, well, that's how it is. Thanks, Tanya. I appreciate it. But I always thank everybody. And if I didn't thank you personally, here it is. Yeah, exactly. All right, Yvette, you said I gotta go in 10 minutes too. I gotta pick up my nephew. So this will be my last question right here, and then I'm gonna go. And I'll be back later on. Here from the cancer this weekend. You let the commercials play. Yeah, Yvette, I feel like it's possible to hear from this person from the cancer, but it probably won't be until like Sunday because I feel like this person's working, and Friday I'm getting like no, Saturday I'm getting a maybe, and Sunday it looks like this person will eventually contact you. Like, but it looks like they have a busy work week, so they're working a lot. So I feel like on Sunday when they have time, they should be contacting you. What about Saturday? Yeah. So yeah, between now and Sunday, I feel like he's gonna contact you. I'm getting a yes. Like he's thinking about you too. So I'm getting a yes, Yvette. You could hear from him, yeah. It's giving me a positive. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it looks like he will, but Sunday I get more of a yes. But that could be like adding up, coming up to Sunday, because that's the weekend anyway. But I do get yes, you can hear from him, and he is thinking about you too. This person. Yeah, I keep getting yes, so it looks good, Yvette. Yeah, Becca, they all want to troll. They tried to troll me and do things to me, but I didn't give a shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Yvette, you can also reach out to him. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with you shooting him a text. Hey, how you doing? Haven't heard from you in a while. Hope everything's good. What's wrong with that? Come on, you damn women gotta step up too. It's not about always the damn man all the time. Yeah. And see, if you do that, you get the ball rolling. And you shouldn't feel any type of way or downgrade or anything like that. Go for it. You know what I'm saying? Just say, hey, what's up? How you doing? Just thinking about you or whatever, or just wanted to know how you doing. That's all you gotta do. Nothing wrong with that. You're not downgrading yourself. Don't ever think that, a man has to do all the work. If a woman does it, a man's more like, happier when a woman does that. If you're always waiting for a man to come to you, men ain't all about chasing a woman these days. Because if a woman ain't giving him like a little bit, then how is he gonna know if you really care about him? So, I'm not trying to be hard on you or anything. I'm just telling you the facts. Like, as a guy, if you like somebody, just say, "Hey, how you doing?" It's not like you're saying, "Hey, let's fuck." You're just saying, "Hey, look, how you doing? Just wanted to touch base and see how you're doing." That's all. When he gets that text, he's gonna be like, "Oh wow, she really does like me. That's cool. Let me text her back, and say, yeah, I'm doing good. What's up? What you up to?" And then that's how the ball gets rolling. Like the man shouldn't have to do everything, you know. And if that's how you find out whether or not it's meant to be, because no answer is an answer. And if you do something and you don't get an answer, then that's your answer. If you do something and you get something out of it, you'll be like, yeah, I'm so glad I did connect with him because it got the ball rolling. Just a suggestion. You don't have to, but that's just a suggestion. That if you were to do it, it can enhance things or help things out. I always suggest that to a lot of women. All right, I gotta go, guys. I got a lot of messages on my damn phone, and I gotta go pick up my nephew. But I will be on later on tonight. I will be on later on. So I have nothing to do tonight, and the weather is really shitty. It's raining. So yeah. Between now and Sunday, I feel like it'll happen. But if you want it to happen faster, I would say just shoot him a text and just say, "Hey, how you doing?" That's all. Nothing wrong with that. You're welcome, Yvette, and thank you. I appreciate you guys. I love you all, and thanks for all the love and the support. I appreciate you guys. I couldn't have done it without you. Once again, I can't stop thanking everybody for me getting monetized and giving me 1,000 subscribers and all that type of shit. But I'll be back on tonight and I'll give everybody messages. I'm gonna try and get some of my other decks upstairs and come down and give everybody different messages tonight. All right. See ya, Tanya. Take care, sweetie.